Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Dallas Cowboy Show, fantasy football show. That's it. I'm just leaving it there. Order of business first. This thing right here. First thing, because I want to talk about Madden because I'm getting my team. I'm gonna have a squad for you. The draft. I think we're gonna draft within the next week. I know I'm leaving. I would like to have the teams drafted at least before we break for Christmas, and then we can come back, in the new year and just start playing during the playoffs. But we'll let you know. Just keep watching my videos and send a message to this channel if you want to get in, because I want to get all the people that watch this that play Madden so we can play this year and next year, and then we'll fill it up with people that play Madden all the time that's outside of the Dallas Cowboy Show. But I want you guys, if you play, again, all Madden mode, no cheaters, you cheat, you out, and that's how we roll. What's up, man? How's it going?
Pretty good.
How was your fantasy week last week?
Not horrible, but definitely not what I wanted. Mike and Vic got me bad.
You could say not as good as mine. You could say not as good as yours, Shango, who got the bye in our league, and somebody else is playing next week. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, you knew I was gonna do that.
I gotta play against the guy I lost to this week in our league. I gotta play him again this week.
Hey,
he got Mike, and it's just his team stacked. There's no way.
We did it against these Eagles last year in the real playoffs. End of the season, bam. First year week of the playoffs, bam. Beat them both, and then I'll see you in the semifinals. All right, man. What about your calls last week? You were kind of lukewarm, right?
I'm sorry, guys. If I cost any of you guys a playoff spot or you got knocked out of the playoffs, I apologize. Like all the quarterbacks I said to start, I think Castle, Orton, and Sanchez, I think they had like a combined less than 20 points.
Yeah.
And it wasn't pretty. I apologize. Last week was not a good week.
And that bad New England defense looked really good, didn't it? Yeah. This just in. Stats mean nothing. All right, let's go. Who are you're sitting this week, man?
I'm sitting Sanchez.
Why?
I'm sorry, but he hasn't looked good lately, and
he's struggling.
And Miami's pass defense is, to me, they are way better than the Patriots.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Miami's, I think, like a top 5 pass defense. You might be able to run against them, but you're not going to be able to pass against them. Yeah. And I think they got some good corners. Sanchez is not going to have a good day. I think last time they played, he didn't have a good day. I don't think he's going to do any better. I hate saying it, but I mean, Matt Castle, he's going up against San Diego. He'll start Bowie, obviously.
Yeah.
Because I think he's a must start every week. He's an elite wide receiver right now in fantasy, but San Diego is one of the best. Is the best defense against quarterbacks.
Yeah,
and it's not going to have a field day. If you remember the first game of the season, yes, Kansas City won, but they didn't win by passing. They won by the special teams. They won by defense, and they won by running the ball.
Well, Castle just had an appendectomy. So he's still iffy for the game. Therefore, you just need to sit him down regardless, and don't pick up Brody Kroll because again, like Clutch is saying, Kansas City may well win this game, but they won't throw up 300 yards passing on San Diego's defense.
Definitely not. That's not going to happen. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis. A lot of people say that it sounds like a law firm.
Yes, sir.
Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis versus the Bears. No, I'm just that you got Brian Urlacher in the middle, Lance Briggs. I don't even remember the other players. That's just a mean run defense.
Yeah.
And this week will be no different. Tom Brady might have a good day. The running game will not. So don't go over that. And then I know this guy's an elite, but he has been pretty good lately. Brandon Jacobs.
Yes.
Minnesota is a great run defense. They're not going to let 100-yard games easily.
Yeah.
So I would sit him.
Yeah. And they're as big as he is too.
Yeah.
Very few teams are.
better chance than he does.
Yeah. All right. Quickly, your starts for this week.
My boy, and you said it before. I'll admit it. I have a man crush on Joe Flacco.
Loves Flacco.
This guy is a very good quarterback, and he has a very good situation as we go up against the Houston Texans defense on Monday Night Football. It doesn't get bigger than Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
And Joe Flacco should have a field day with Texans secondary.
Right.
I'm going to LeGarrette Blount versus the Redskins. I think he's going to be an integral part of that offense.
No more Hainsworth.
The Redskins defense.
Yeah.
Chris Ivory versus St. Louis. I think New Orleans gets ahead quick. I think they stay ahead, and I think that they run the
pound. Yep.
And St. Louis's pass defense is a little bit better than their run defense. So I expect if I'm Sean Payton, I'm running the ball.
I'm calling it. I'm calling it right here. St. Louis beats the Saints. All right, go ahead.
I'm not that bold. I'm not that bold this week.
You heard it here.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm not making that prediction. And Malcolm Floyd, Vincent Jackson's out again, and Malcolm Floyd seems like the healthiest wide receiver on that team.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly think he's a must-start every week that he's healthy, as long as Vincent Jackson's not in the picture.
Right.
So Malcolm Floyd versus Kansas City, not a great defense. And San Diego has Phillip Rivers, so there you go.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this, we're doing the Dallas Cowboy show. I think the short choice is might be legit.
Oh, I know he's legit. He's completely legit. There is no proof whatsoever that the charge choice is not legit.
He's not, other than that fumble, which you and I agree that play
should have fumble
never been against the Redskins. He should have never been put in that situation. He is.
Get me mad when you talk about the charge choice.
And I think that this week, yes, Philly defense very good against the run, but they're gonna have to mix it up between the run and the pass because you're not gonna be able to pass consistently against Philadelphia, especially with Dez being out.
Right.
And then goal line, Phoenix is not gonna get goal line carries. I'm sorry. If they put him on goal line, then James Garrett needs brain surgery.
Right. I got you.
Is your goal line guy. You get 6 points for running touchdowns. Go with it.
Got you. All right. Quickly, your picks this week. Any pickups out there that we need to get?
Anthony Dixon, I believe we talked about him last week. He's the goal line guy for the 49ers.
Yeah.
And then Brian Westbrook we talked about.
Yep.
They're basically splitting carries. But Seattle is a very, very bad run defense. So I'd pick Anthony Dixon up if you're really in need of a running back. James Starks. Green Bay's looks like Green Bay's new running back they're going to run with. I believe Brandon Jackson might be out as a starter because he had a pretty good.
He had a chance. Brandon Jackson has had a chance for a couple of years to take that role, and he just didn't do it.
And against Detroit, why not? If you really need a running back, I'd go with James Stark. Goal line against Detroit.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot. And then Dez is out, guys. Dez is out for the season. Just, we got to get past it. And the way we get past it is kick out Roy Williams.
Get Roy.
He actually has not been that bad this season. Yes, he's made mistakes.
Get Roy.
But against Philly, he's going to have to come up big.
Yeah.
And he's going to have to make up for all those mistakes in this game. Because this game is more important than most of the games we played this season. This is Philadelphia.
But more than that, going forward, Roy has some really, really good matchups down the road in the next few weeks. So get Roy. I know there's a lot of Dallas haters out there that hate Roy Williams. I like the guy. Get Roy. He'll catch the ball. He might not hold on to it, but he'll catch the ball. Go ahead.
That's true, man. I already picked him up. I already said it. I'm going to drop Dez, pick up Roy Williams. I'm good. I'm good for the rest of the season at wide receiver in most of my leagues.
Yeah.
We just talked about the injuries. Dez is out, and then B-Jax is out too. So those are really only the two big injuries right now.
And who are we watching this week? Best fantasy matchups.
Okay, well, I got 4 games. Cincinnati at Pittsburgh, rivalry game, and these two.
We'll watch it.
Just they go at it every time. Rematch of last year's New York Giants and Minnesota game. Brett Favre's questionable. They don't know if he's going to play or not. But after Minnesota embarrassed the Giants last year, I think they're going to look for revenge.
Yeah.
Kansas City at San Diego.
Big game.
You gotta watch this game, especially if Castle is playing. I'll say that. Like, if Castle's playing, I think it'll be more interesting.
Yeah.
They still have that mean run game. So, and then must see TV.
It's gonna be a fun game.
Yeah. Philadelphia, Dallas. We're gonna see what this team is really made of.
Lots of points.
Did last week against Peyton, but Michael Vick is a whole other animal.
Yes, he is. All right, man. We'll see you guys next week. I hope you got some good information so you can win your league. All right, and get in the Madden League. You got something to say?
Yeah. If you guys have any questions, comments, praise for advice, or if you want to, bash me if I cost you guys playoffs, you can. We'll put an invitation up. You guys can go to my channel, send me a message, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. I'll probably be making more videos in the future than what's on there. I think it's like one welcome video. But hit me up on there, and I reply to every message and every comment that I can. So hit me up on there.
I should have an annotation right here, everyone. So just click his face, and you'll go to his channel. All right, guys, have a good week. See you next week.